Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today, enjoying Victory Monday as the 49ers rolled on and they were able to beat the Carolina Panthers last night. We had a pretty good night other than Brock Purdy's first half, minus his first possession of the game, throwing that touchdown to Juan Jennings. He then would proceed to throw 3 interceptions. I'm pretty sure it was on 3 possessions in a row, which does not add anything to it. So he was able to calm down. He finished the day with just under 200 yards passing and 1 touchdown to the Juan Jennings earlier because McCaffrey was able to run one in for the 20-9 win. But we're going to be moving for week 13, playing in Cleveland against the Browns. Browns coming in 3-8, trying to find some way to find any life in the rest of their season. They've already announced that Shedeur Sanders is going to start this game after getting his first win last week against the Raiders. Dillon Gabriel, I can't remember if he was a 2nd round or a 3rd round pick. He suffered a concussion, and I guess the Browns are just throwing him out, just being like, Shedeur Sanders is our future. We have to find out what we have with him to find out what we can build with him. Then what did you draft Gabriel for? This is the history of the Cleveland Browns. And this is why that guy has that Tim Couch jersey with I don't even know how many, 35 different names on the back of former Browns starting quarterbacks who is going to be the next future and the one who's going to save it for the foreseeable future. The Browns were able to get a win last week against the Raiders. It was their 3rd win of the season. Shedeur Sanders, as a fan, as some guy that wanted to get on his horse and ride with him, this last year has been drastically how not to have a career in the NFL. I mean, this guy was blatantly telling teams, do not draft him. Then he was ultimately surprised that he fell from what he thought was going to be a 1st round pick all the way until, I believe, the 5th is where Cleveland ended up picking him. But it is just drastically been bad, publicly saying bad things about your ownership, just publicly saying that the owner isn't treating you right, and some of the things you can kind of look into what he's trying to say about this owner, and I don't really know what you think you're going to get out of this in the long run. Just go out there, put your head down, play football. You're on the Browns because they took a chance on you because you told everybody else not to. You asked for this, bud. That's just drastically the way it's going to have to be. The way the 49ers defense stood up last week, we got to be hoping that Robert Saleh is going to circle the troops and we're going to be able to run this back out there again. It ain't broke. Don't fix it. I would just keep pumping the ball into Christian McCaffrey. That offensive line is taking shape, and I think we know what we have out there. I think at this point, I think we're healthy on the offensive line. Just keep running the football. Just keep pumping the outs. Take chances when you can. We haven't really seen Brock Purdy scrambling back there at all. I'm not really sure what's really going on with that toe, if he is good enough to go or if he is good to go. But let's just see what we got. Let's just keep rolling. We were done with the Rams, but I know we got one big one against Seattle, but that's way down the road. We're probably going to have some sort of big games after this. I'm not really 100% sure, who the big challenges that we're going to have. But the schedule that I've been looking at is we got to go out and we got to treat every game like it's a must-win game. We got to win football games. Let's get into the playoffs and let's see what we got from there. I'm so proud to be a 49ers fan. I am so proud of this team. I know we can win this game against the Browns. Let's just go out there and do it. Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I just recently got home from Survivor Series War Games down in San Diego. I flew in today. I originally had purchased my ticket and booked my flight when I wanted to be landing at 10. My flight got bumped a few times, honestly, because of the fact they said that there was snow in Chicago. I guess that is where my flight was coming from. Before we get off to this, props to the Chicago Bears, who won their game today, who are now the number 1 seed in the NFC. I'm not a Bears fan. I do listen to a lot of podcasts about the Chicago Bears because Chicago is pretty much based out of Chicago now, and I'm fired up for them. I'm all good for it. My 49ers. I got home a little late. I was watching the game on the flight as good as it can. T-Mobile, they gave us Wi-Fi, but it wasn't good enough, honestly, to stream the freaking the game off of Hulu Live. But I could follow along. Just every once in a while I would lose the stream, have to close out the app, have to bring it back up, and this and that was going on. But once I landed, I basically watched the game on the way home. We had to make 2 stops, one at the Dollar Tree, one at the Target. But came home, basically watched all of the second half uninterrupted. 49ers just outplayed the Cleveland Browns. We're just a better football team. Shout out to Myles Garrett. You don't ever really hear this guy like complaining to get out of Cleveland. It's like he wants to figure it out. He wants to win there. I mean, this guy is one of the best defensive players in the game, and you've never heard him like rise up about like just this is a bad football team or anything like that. Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders, whatever the heck it is, I don't think he's your guy. That's just the God's honest truth. Gabriel, your 3rd round pick, he got to come in for just a hot minute. I think he only threw 1 pass, but he came in during a point when Sanders thought he was injured, and they swapped him out. And I don't know. You don't draft a guy in the 3rd round to basically give up on him. And, he has a concussion and say, hey, we have to figure out what we got with our 5th round pick. If you wanted the 5th round pick to be your guy, pick him in the 3rd freaking round and pick somebody better in the 5th round. That's just me. 49ers played well. I can honestly tell you that Brock Purdy is probably going to be a little bit injured this whole season. And he's going to tough it out. He's going to get through it. He's the big $55 million man. And, he's going to have all of the questions. And he's going to have to be the one with the answers. And he's going to go out there and he's going to play the best he can. But to me, honestly, I think this is one of his best games that he's had. I love to see him scrambling. There was so many plays that I thought he was just swallowed up by the Browns. And he just popped out, found a way to at least get rid of the ball and toss it off to the side. Purdy ran for a touchdown today. McCaffrey ran for a touchdown today. Was able to get off for 1. Jennings, that's a touchdown 2 weeks in a row. And I'll count that as the offense is working, the offense is running. Would love to have Brandon Ayuk out there, but that's just a whole story that I still don't really even understand. I would love to, but I don't know, man. Just come back, do what you got to do, make the money, man, and just... The Niners didn't even say they wanted to cut you. They didn't even want any of the money back. They just wanted you to play. They just wanted you to be a part of the offense. So, I don't know. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, when it all comes down to it in the end, I hope somebody out there gives Brandon Ayuk the money. He's a damn good wide receiver. I believe that the 49ers can figure something out. It's just probably not going to be the first guy that they pick. But we're playing with so much heart right now. 9-4 with all the injuries that we have. Our 2 defensive players that are studs, Bosa and Warner, both being out for the season. Not being able to make any kind of trades in the during the season to try and rebuild and get ready for a playoff push. I honestly think that once we get to the playoffs, we're not going to be one of the best teams that's out there. But we might be one of the best teams that's playing at that point. So we got a chance. We just got to win out. We got a bye week right here. And let's just take it week by week. Find out where we're going. I'll tell you the truth. All I know is that we play the Seahawks week 18. I mean, we could come off the bye against a team like the Eagles that are just like looking for a win and wants to just beat the crap out of us. I'm not sure who we got, but I believe in this team. I believe in Brock Purdy. I believe in D. Winters. I believe in Shanahan, Robert Saleh. That defense played awesome today. Sacks. I don't think we pulled any interceptions, but I know we got the fumble on the line. I know we got the muffed punt on special teams. Let's just keep winning. Let's just keep winning. Go Niners. Peace out, everybody.